I'm being attacked by mosquitoes. They're horrible. Look, I get this hill cleaned off still, but we're almost there. Probably another 2 good trips out here working, and I'll have it all done. Ooh, mosquitoes are all around my legs. Anyway, my solar charge controller took a dive yesterday. It's showing everything but wattage, and it's not charging the batteries. So what I did is I messaged the ones who sold me the MPPT. It is a PAL mister. They're okay if you just want to charge a regular battery, or I wouldn't suggest it for lithium, especially Life PO4s. But anyway, I ordered 2 Renogy Wonder 30 amp LIs. They have the new one out that charges lithium. So I called them and talked to some guy, I can't remember his name. He sounded probably like he wasn't really inept on most of this, but I asked him, because I had already ordered 2 the 30 amp LIs. I asked him, I said, can I run these in series? No, not by no means. Now, we have run solar charge controllers in series before with no issues. So we're going to find out, kill that skeeter, if we can run them in series and get away with it. Also, if not, I can hook 400 watts up to one, 400 watts up to another one, hook them both to my battery, and have a full 60 amps going in. My batteries are 100 and something amp capable inputs, so it'll be a plus to run 230s instead of 160. That way, also, if one of them takes a nosedive and quits, I've got a backup and I can still get 400 watts to my battery. So I did this in the thought of, what if I have another one going out? Well, if one goes out, I always got a backup. You know, I'm not going to be without power, and while I ship the broken one out to be fixed, I still got electricity, right? But yeah, we're going to try to run them in series. Why are you taking my phone screen? And see what happens. Because I haven't seen any we couldn't run in series yet. If we do, we'll still have 60 amps going in, which is fine, because my MPPT was 60 amps. But I was only putting in around 30. And I should have did it where it'd go in faster. They would have charged faster. I had 2 series of 4s. So I think this round, I'm going to do them in 4s, but I think I'm going to do 2 and 2 on one and 2 and 2 on the other. I stopped these mosquitoes just swarming. I have some spray. I have this right here. I've used about half of it. I think I'll fix and use it again to try to get rid of some of these suckers. I really wanted to get this hillside cleaned up here, and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Where all that trash was on that hillside. I got my rake fixed so I can get up here and rake it all down now. I wanted to kind of get this cleaned up, then spray it. So I won't have to come out here and while I'm in the poison, you know. Of course, it probably ain't gonna hurt me, but especially after a couple of days, I'm sure it'll neutralize or whatever. But yeah, so that's where we're at with the solar. I've been hooking my lithium battery up to my truck and charging it, putting like 12.4 to 13 volts in it. Just depending on what I need, but it's killing me on gas. So I gotta deal with it 2 more days My truck's almost out of gas, so I got to figure that out. I got some in the lawnmower if I need to get enough to make it 3 miles up the road to the store. I can do that with less than a half a gallon. So that's what's going on here. I have moved some of my panels back here. I'm not getting any sun where I was at, and I'll show y'all real quick. I've got them propped up on tomato wires. These things right here. Because I was out of sun. I wasn't getting no sun on the front side of the building because of the trees up there, and y'all can see them. The sun runs right up through the top of them, and it's just enough to kill my sunlight. So that's what I'm working on now. I got to figure out, I got to get my buddy over here with his little electric chainsaw, because it does such a good job. My chainsaw won't run right now for some reason. I'm going to cut this tree. We're going to cut this one that's sticking out and that, and get this cleared back so I can get sun in the evening there. And if I can get these right here cut, then I can set my panels up on top of the building. Then I ain't got to worry about it anymore until the hurricanes come. During hurricane season, well, I'd have to figure out how to get up there and get them down. And y'all know I'm not in any shape to be jumping up and down, crawling up on high on top of a building with my back and the way I have vertigo sometimes. But my AS gets rough, I'm telling y'all, and puts me down. So that's something we're gonna have to see about there. Neighbors coming up the hill. We've got all kind of stuff planted. I planted some beets, I planted some grano onions, I planted some bunching onions. I got some carrot seeds in, I got some beet seeds. Did I say beets already? I got some radish seeds, and I think that's what I planted in that blue bucket. It's radishes. We'll find out though. I can't remember. I need to start marking everything. And at the first of the year when I did this and planted a bunch of stuff, and I didn't know, I tried to mark everything, but you get in a hurry and you forget. You're like, oh, I remember what's in there. Then all of a sudden you don't remember. So it kind of throws you in a limbo. But it's a beautiful day out here, and it would be just great if I could just come out here and not have to worry about all these dang mosquitoes. So like I said, I am going to try to hook up later and spray these things. Y'all can tell where I've been up in here cleaning this out. All this was just full bushes. There's old trash on the hillside and stuff. This house has been rented out off and on over the last, I don't know, 10 years, 12 years. And you can never expect someone else to take care of your property the way you would. And they just trash everything, My mom had it rented out to some people. This lady was supposed to be a nurse. And they were just trashy. I mean, it got ridiculous. Let's leave it at that. So most of this was from there. Then y'all know the ones that was living in there throwed all this stuff over the fence. And that was a headache in itself. And I ended up finally getting a guy to come in with a tractor and pull it all down and push it all down in the hole. And as soon as most of this dies off here, which I think it's about done, I'm gonna try to get my neighbor to come in with his front end loader and push that stuff on back some. And just try to finish getting it cleaned up around here, because y'all know when something's let just go, you know, like this hillside, y'all can see the stuff on it. It's just, you know, bushes growed up. It used to be full of these canes, reeds, whatever you want to call them. So, shut up, stupid rooster. It used to be full of these things right here. There was an old house on the next road over. People who owned it, my dad knew them real well. And there was a bunch of them out there growing. He called them, so go dig up all you want. So on the back side of the pool here, there's an 18 by 33 Grecian style pool here, 10 foot deep. So the way it's built, you know, I don't know if y'all know what Grecian is, but when they did it, when they dug it, they piled all this dirt up right here and built it up. Because it used to just be a slope that come all the way down to here. But when they did it, they just piled the dirt up and didn't do anything with it. So we went over there and dug up a bunch of these things because that was his idea to keep it from washing. Well, like never got rid of them. Still ain't got rid of them, as y'all can see. But and that tree looks dangerous. So we're gonna be doing some tree cutting. But don't ever put them canes or reeds, whatever you want to call them, anywhere if you want to be able to get rid of them. And they spread like wildfire. Within 3 years, I think we planted one about every 6 or 8 feet. Within 3 years, this whole side from up there all the way around was just covered in them. And it did help keep them from washing because they grow these big old roots, you know. But it's not something I'd ever do again. Anyway, that's gonna be my rant for today. I just figured I'd do y'all video and let y'all know what was going on. But yeah, I ordered the Renogy Wonder 30 amp LIs. So now they have them for the lithium. And they're called PWM controllers, pulse width modulation. But in order to have lithium charging, they have to have an MPPT in them. So you can call them what you want. They're actually MPPTs for the lithium. There's another chip that does that they put inside of them. So all I did was save some money by ordering what they're calling PWMs. But I'm actually getting multi-point power tracking, multi-power point tracking, whatever it's called. So I'll let y'all know when they come in and how everything's going and if they're worth it. So we'll see y'all next time. Y'all have a good one.